Hey, family and friends, welcome back. I am Nicole Thornton. I'm here to say hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is in your time zone. I want to tell you that you have got everything it takes to make it. So you got this, okay? You got this. What that means is, regardless of who you are around, what you are dealing with, whether it's in your personal life, and that could include your relationships. It could be relationships with other people. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be anyone. You got this. You have everything within you to make it. And having said that, whatever is going on, because sometimes when we are in these settings with other people, I had the thought just to come on here and talk about this. Whenever we're in these settings with other people, and so whenever you have a group of people and everybody's together, whether they're celebrating or working or doing whatever it is, or on a vacation, right? And so it's a setting where you're required to interact with people. And with that comes a lot of personalities, a lot of energy. Energy also equates to spirits, a lot of different personalities, I'm tongue-tied. Energy, people have different spirits, and as individuals, in the midst of all of these people in this group, we all have a certain way that we conduct ourselves, right? And so, whereas one person may be a little more laid back in that group, the other one may be more vocal. You're going to always have the vocal people. And then you have the observers. Those people are going to sit back and kind of go with the flow, but they're watching. They're watching to see what's going on. And then you have people who are guarded, etc. You get what I'm saying, right? So why I say you got this is because you'll be challenged in these settings. Something will come up eventually where you may be challenged to a particular situation where someone is conducting themselves in a manner that isn't what you are accustomed to. What I tell you is always maintain your composure. I have learned that. That's emotional intelligence. When you have these different personalities and you always have those who want to stand out, they want to have all the attention, they want to incite dominance over the group. You're going to always have these personalities in just about any and every setting in life, in your house, out of your house, wherever you go, okay? But the bottom line is, you got this. Remain calm. Hold on to your emotional intelligence. Take a deep breath if someone says something or does something that's a little off-putting. Take a deep breath. Have a little conversation with yourself. I will not be anyone's puppet. Just step back. Step back. Take a step back. Take a deep breath. Weigh the pros and cons of it all and understand that you don't have to engage. Pick and choose your battles. And sometimes you may be required to speak up. And so when you're required to speak up, you're going to weigh your words and how you conduct yourself. And you want to do so, but do so in an appropriate manner, where you're maintaining your demeanor, and whatever the issues is, you speak on them and you deal with it. Sometimes we have to deal with things directly, but we can do that and still maintain our composure, even if the other person is the vocal one out the group that likes the attention, right? You don't have to engage as far as that goes, but sometimes we have to speak up and say, no, no, no. That's not what we're doing here. And you might have to tell them directly, you don't have permission to speak to me that way. Okay? So whatever it is that you're going through, you can make it. You got this. Be you. Do not cower down. Do not shift and change your demeanor and overthink who you are as an individual. Especially, you're a peaceful individual. And even though we don't always feel peaceful, when we are peaceful individuals like myself, I have learned and I am still learning. There are times when I need to speak up because some people have already they've already made an assessment of you, and in their mind, the fact that you're not running off at the mouth all the time and just throwing words everywhere, they may take that calmness and that quiet or that reservation. They may take that as a sign of weakness and try to incite some type of interaction or exchange, insight or, some sort of reaction, from you. So I just want to encourage you that it's going to be okay. Speak up when you need to. That's good. And other than that, try not to overthink, because the bottom line is, if you're worried about this group of people on your vacation or on your trip, whether you're with your church or your job or your family, whomever, your buddies, guys, or your women, your girlfriends, or your kids, whatever it is, just understand it. Everything doesn't have to be a fight. And some people like a fight, right? They have those personalities where they want to get all the attention and they want to ruffle your feathers, so to speak. But I just say like this, I'm not ruffled very easily. And so I think that I am able to identify those circumstances and the manipulation that can take place when we're in settings like that. And so I just encourage you, do not be the bait, or don't bite the bait. I'm sorry. Don't bite the bait. Don't engage. Always maintain your peace. You want to handle yourself with style and class, and just understand everything is just not worth the fight. But I will speak up when I need to. I don't need to raise my voice. I don't need to use expletives, but I have a very fine way of getting my point across that can cut like a knife without me raising my voice or using any derogatory terms or anything like that. So we can assert ourselves as need be. But I believe in having class and how I carry myself. Now, the old me would say a whole lot of things to you and not even think twice about it. So today I am a new person. I have evolved. I have grown a tremendous amount, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And so I just thought that, you know what? I was thinking about some things and I thought, let me just get on here and do a video to encourage you. Whatever it is that you're going through in the social setting, it's okay. People will misunderstand you. People are going to talk about you, especially when you have a bunch of women involved, because women can be very emotional and easily gravitating towards, women that think like them, right? Excuse me. Gravitate towards people that think like them. And so everybody's not always as mature, regardless of how old they are. And sometimes I'm one that observes a lot. So I just kind of sit back and watch people and how they carry themselves, what they say. And just watching their behavior tells me a lot. So these days, I'm very reserved, but also anyone who's been around me at this point in my life will know that I'm pretty chill, but I will certainly step in and speak up as needed. And I'm always going to do it in a way that maintains my class and dignity as a woman of God, as an individual, period, and as a peace agent. I am a peace agent. Okay, again, my previous life, I was all over the place emotionally. So, I could have fired off and gave you a whole bunch of expletives and everything else and probably would have bopped you upside the head if you got me, if I allowed myself to get upset enough. But I am a new version of me, and I like this version of me. So I just want to encourage you, don't bite the bait. Don't allow yourself to feel ostracized when you're around these groups of people and they want to close off and, they want to go into their little silly little group and, chat and do everything they can to let you know that you're excluded. It's like, you know what? You all have fun because misery loves company. And I am a peace agent. And I understand that not everyone is healed. And so while I am still on my journey, I'm certainly nowhere near where I used to be. And I encourage that for you. Continue your journey of healing, right? You're around this group for whatever period of time you're around them. But remember that you have everything that it takes to get through it. You're in control of you. No one else is in control of you. So try not to overthink, and otherwise your mind will just go everywhere. And before you know it, you're exhausted. And if it's supposed to be a family trip with your husband or your wife and your kids and maybe your in-laws, right? And maybe somebody's just kind of rubbed you the wrong way. And hold on to your peace. You got this. You're going to get through it. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And just say to yourself, you know what? I can do this. And if I need to step in and say, speak up, I will. But I'm going to hold my peace for now. And usually people like that will wear themselves out. Okay? So don't engage, but also don't be a doormat. And you can address things without getting out of character. Don't let anyone pull you out of character, because then they get to laugh at you and they get to poke fingers at you and say, see, we knew she was crazy, blah, blah, blah. Or he was crazy. We knew he was crazy. Did you see him flip the table over? And then you done turned into the Hulk at the family picnic or at the family reunion or at the graduation party and your ex is there, whatever it is. I'm just throwing out scenarios to you guys. Just maintain your dignity. Do not let people pull you out of character. Go on with the event. Enjoy your time. Step off away from the group if you feel like you need to do that to, get your composure and maybe talk to yourself and just kind of do some breathing exercises and redirect your thoughts, that type of thing. It is this is the month of April, so we have graduations coming up. We have proms coming up. People are coming out of high school, people graduating from college, and so families are getting together and people are getting married and babies are being born, their birthdays in the family. So there's all sorts of reasons for all of us to start getting together more and congregating and all this other stuff. Then you have Easter coming up for those of you who celebrate Easter, and Mother's Day and all so forth on, right? Then we're looking around and it's 4th of July and all this other stuff. Just maintain your composure, be classy, be observant. You'll know who the rambunctious ones are in the group, and just don't bite the bait. Enjoy yourself and spend time on your trip and with your family. But remember, these are memories that you'll have, and only you is responsible for you. You're responsible for you. You're not responsible for the behavior of other people. But we'll set them straight nicely if we need to, ever so nicely and firmly. But enjoy yourselves. Why do I say all this? Because this is your time. This is your time in life to enjoy and to grow and to do some things maybe that you haven't done before. So in these groups that you find yourself in, don't let them ruin your opportunity to just get away, okay? And just know that we love you and we wish you fun and safety throughout this season. And hey, be you and stand tall, and you got this, okay? It's gonna be all right. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, send it to someone that may need it, and drop a comment, okay? Let us know if somebody ticked you off in an event that you were at. Because you know it's always someone in the group that's going to try you. And basically it's just that person that just needs attention. It's always one or two. So chill out, take a deep breath. Life is short, okay? And it's going to be all right. So you got this, boo. Bye.